I didn't say that women shouldn't be striving for the top or anything like that, because I don't believe that for a second.
Striving for the top, but you're going to put all those hurdles in their way, as has been in their way for centuries, and that's fine. You're saying that's fine.
No, I really
the
think
patriarchal system is just
that's
fine.
Silly. I do. I think that's silly. I really do. I mean, look at your situation. You're hardly unsuccessful.
Yeah, and I have battled quite hard to get where I've got to.
Good.
So that's okay. Battling is good. This is all about the fight.
It's inevitable.
But you...
Yeah, man, nothing comes easy. You gotta work. You gotta put in the work. Because what is she saying? She put in work to get to where she is, to the extent that she's interviewing Jordan Peterson. I've never done the work she does, right? Should I be paid the same as she has been paid, as she's being paid right now, after all the work and the years she's put into to get to where she wants to be? I mean, let's say she's paid $200,000 a month, right? Should I be paid the same, just like her? I mean, I haven't done anything, but I want to be a journalist like her. Maybe I should be paid the same like she's being paid. I mean, why should I work hard, right? Why should anyone work hard? Because I think she wants people to just be paid for showing up. It doesn't matter if you've worked hard, just get paid. Even if somebody has been there 20 years, get paid the same. It doesn't matter how much work you've put in.
You talk about men fighting. I mean, let me just put another thing to you from the book.
Why
You're saying
you have to battle for a high-quality position?
Well, I notice in your book you talk about real conversations between men containing, quote, an underlying threat of physicality.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
What about real conversations between women? Is that something, or are we sort of too amenable and reasonable?
No, it's just that the domain of physical conflict is sort of off limits for you.
Well, you just said that I fought to get where I've got.
Yeah, but
what does that make me?
Well,
a proxy man or something?
I don't imagine that to some degree. I suspect you're not very agreeable.
So that's the thing. Successful women, I'm not very agreeable.
Right. I've noticed that actually in this conversation.
At least
and I'm sure it served your career well.
Successful women, though, basically have to wear the trousers, in your view. They have to sort of become men to succeed, is what you're saying.
No. Well, if they're
I've had to fight to succeed, therefore I'm an honorary man.
If they're going to compete against men, certainly masculine traits are going to be helpful. I mean, one of the things I do in my counseling practice, for example, when I'm consulting with women who are trying to advance their careers, is to teach them how to negotiate and to be able to say no and to not be easily pushed around and to be formidable. And you need to, if you're going to be successful, you need to be smart, conscientious, and tough.
Well, here's a radical idea. Why don't the bosses the male bosses, shall we say, adopt some female traits so that women don't have to fight and get their sharp elbows out for the pay rises? It's just accepted if they're doing the same job, they get the same pay.
Well, I would say partly because it's not so easy to...
You can't just say you do the same job, you get the same pay, right? Should a brand new teacher, a brand new female teacher, get paid the same as a teacher who has been doing the job for 10 years? No, guys, let's think about this for a second, right? Would any female teacher who has been working for 10 years be okay with the fact that a brand new teacher straight from college is getting paid the same as her? I don't think so, because she's put in the work. She's been there, right? If anything, she should be getting at least 30% more than the new teachers.
To determine what constitutes the same job.
But that's because, arguably, there are still men dominating our industries, our society, and therefore they've dictated the terms for so long that women have to battle to be like the men.
No, it's not true. It's not true. So, for example...
Where's the evidence?
Well, I can give you an example very quickly. So I worked with women who worked in high-powered law firms in Canada for about 15 years, and they were as competent and put together as anybody you would ever meet. And we were trying to figure out how to further their careers. And there was a huge debate in Canadian society at that point that was basically ran along the same lines as your argument, is that if the law firms didn't use these masculine criteria, then perhaps women would do better. But the market sets the damn game. It's like...
And the market is dominated by men.
No, it's not. It's not. The market is dominated by women. They make 80% of the consumer decisions. That's not the case at all.
If you're talking
80%.
about people who stay at home looking up...
Checked. She tried to bring in a wrong statistic. Jordan Peterson checked it real quick. The market is dictated by women because they're 80% of the consumer base. Right? If women stopped shopping today, I think the whole economy would die. Like we would go in a recession if women stopped shopping, if women stopped buying all that everything that's advertised. I think we will go into a recession. Because men don't like to spend like that. Men are willing to spend money on women. In fact, men are willing to spend money to impress women. If women say today that, you know what, men, the flashy cars, the nice houses, the flashy watches, the perfumes, we don't even want the $200 dinner dates anymore. Stop doing that for us. Just be yourselves. You don't have to overdo it. Men wouldn't do any of those things. Men wouldn't buy the nice clothes. So I'm very happy that Jordan Peterson checked her statistics. Right? What do you guys think? Full link down below for the video. Comment down below. Please subscribe and support your boy. Peace.